Alfred Thaddeus Crane Pennyworth, the man, the myth, and the impeccably dressed legend. Before he was brewing tea for Gotham's most brooding billionaire and patching up vigilante wounds, Alfred lived the quite charmed and cheeky life. Let's rewind the clock and explore the early years of the world's most capable butler. Spoiler alert, capes weren't part of his wardrobe yet, but the sass? Oh, it's all there. Now, depending on the iteration, his origin may vary, so I'll try to cover what I can. Alfred was born in England. His family came from a long line of butlers, so the art of eyebrow-arching disapproval and delivering the perfect quip over breakfast were practically encoded in his DNA. But young Alfred wasn't always inclined to follow the polished footsteps of his ancestors. He inspired to be an actor, a dream that would eventually gift him with the flair for dramatic entrances and the ability to keep a straight face no matter how ludicrous Bruce Wayne's nighttime escapades became. Alfred's early days were a blend of theatrical ambition and a touch of espionage-like adventure. He graced the stages of London's theaters, earning applause and the occasional bouquet for his compelling performances. Whether it was Shakespearean tragedies or light-hearted comedies, Alfred brought a certain gravitas to every role he starred in. This is where differences in iteration come in. Depending on which backstory you favor, Alfred either served in the British intelligence during World War II or was drawn into clandestine operations later in life. Either way, these experiences equipped him with skills far beyond team-making and dusting the Batcave. Hand-to-hand combat. Check. Tactical brilliance. Double check. Delivering a perfectly timed one-liner while disarming a foe.
There's no safe there!
Alfred, be careful, the Joker's an arch criminal!
I know, madam, but a very poor fencer.
Triple check. Eventually, Alfred found himself drawn back into the family trade, though not without a dash of reluctance. Depending on who you ask, his father, Jarvis Pennyworth, either encouraged or guilt-tripped him into taking up the mantle of service. Alfred's early days in Wayne Manor were marked by his trademark blend of professionalism and personality. He established himself as a consummate butler, managing the sprawling estate. But beyond the polished silverware and perfect place settings, Alfred quickly became a trusted confidant to both Thomas and Martha. Alfred wasn't just there to serve meals or keep the manor spotless. He became an indispensable ally in Thomas Wayne's philanthropic and medical endeavors. Alfred's sharp mind and resourcefulness made him a key player behind the scenes. Whether it was organizing charity galas or advising on complex logistical issues, Alfred proved he was more than just a man with a duster. He was a man of action and ideas. His rapport with Martha was equally strong. Her compassionate nature and Alfred's dry wit created a dynamic that brought warmth to the often cold halls of Wayne Manor. Together, they found ways to make Wayne Manor feel more like a home and less like an intimidating monument to Gotham's wealth. Alfred's role expanded sooner with the birth of Bruce Wayne. While Thomas and Martha were doting parents, Alfred quickly became an unofficial third guardian. From soothing Bruce's cries with lullabies to teaching him the importance of manners, Alfred became an integral part of Bruce's early years. It was during this time that Alfred's softer side began to shine. His role wasn't just to serve the family, but to truly care for them. Unbeknownst to any of them, Alfred's time with Thomas and Martha was a prelude to the storm that would forever change their lives. But in those golden years, Alfred was the glue that held the Wayne household together, a quiet hero who ensured everything from family dinners to philanthropic adventures went off without a hitch. And so, Alfred's journey with the Waynes began in those early days of elegance and hope, a foundation of loyalty and love that would define his role for decades to come. Little did he know, though, his life was about to intertwine with one of the most extraordinary legacies ever to grace Gotham's streets. Thomas and Martha's murder left an indelible mark on Alfred, as it did on all who knew them. But for Alfred, the loss wasn't just professional, it was deeply personal. He mourned not only the individuals, but the dreams and ideals they carried. The Waynes were a beacon of hope for Gotham, and their untimely deaths cast a long shadow over the city. In the aftermath, Alfred assumed responsibility for Bruce, a grieving child plunged into a world of loneliness and anger. But despite the overwhelming circumstances, Alfred did not falter. His mission became clear: to protect Bruce, to guide him, and to ensure that the young heir found a way to rise above the darkness that had threatened to consume him. Alfred's relationship with Bruce evolved profoundly after the tragedy. He stepped beyond the role of butler and became Bruce's guardian, offering comfort, wisdom, and structure during the boy's most vulnerable years. Where grief and anger might have led Bruce astray, Alfred provided a steady hand, teaching him discipline and resilience. As Bruce grew older and began channeling his pain into a mission of justice, Alfred found himself navigating uncharted territory. Though he harbored concerns about the path Bruce was taking, Alfred respected a young man's resolve and supported him in his transformation into the Dark Knight. Alfred's skills, honed in his earlier years, became indispensable. His knowledge of medicine allowed him to patch up Bruce after countless encounters with Gotham's criminal underworld. His tactical insights, gleaned from his rumored espionage background, helped refine Batman's methods. His theatrical experience even played a role, guiding Bruce into creating the mystique of the Bat. As Batman's trusted ally, Alfred became the keeper of countless secrets. He ensured that Wayne Manor and the Batcave operated seamlessly, maintaining a delicate balance between Bruce's public persona and his nocturnal activities. His discretion was absolute, even as challenges grew more complex with the arrival of allies like Robin and enemies like the Joker. Throughout Bruce's journey, Alfred remained a pillar of support, often serving as the voice of reason and the moral compass. While Bruce faced the dangers of Gotham head-on, Alfred worked tirelessly behind the scenes, ensuring that the mission was never faltered. Alfred Pennyworth stands as a cornerstone not just of Wayne Manor, but of Gotham itself. A quiet yet formidable force whose unwavering loyalty and boundless wisdom have shaped one of comic books' most iconic legends. His impact transcends the boundaries of his role as a butler. Alfred is a guardian, a mentor, in many ways a hero. Through his strength and compassion and razor-sharp wit, he has been Bruce Wayne's anchor, the moral compass guiding a broken boy and a mass vigilante alike. Alfred embodies the idea that heroism is not solely defined by capes and gadgets, but by the steadfast commitment to others, the courage to stand firm in the face of darkness, and the ability to bring humanity to even the most daunting of circumstances. Without Alfred, Batman's journey would be incomplete. He is the man who gave Bruce the tools, not just the physical but emotional, to weather the storm and fight for justice. No matter the iteration of his story, Alfred reminds us that greatness often lies in the quiet acts of love, sacrifice, and support. He is the unsung hero of Gotham, a character who exemplifies the profound impact one person can have on the lives of others. Through Alfred Pennyworth, we see the strength of loyalty, the power of kindness, and the enduring importance of hope. To put it simply, Gotham may have its dark night, but it's Alfred who ensures that the light within him never goes out.